Chiefs get the ball back with 2 minutes and 35 seconds. You guys are in 4th and 6 situation with 53 seconds left on the clock. Pat competes a deep pass to Rashee Rice, but it comes back. Trey Hendrickson was wreaking havoc all game long. And
yeah, man, he was fired up. At the end of the day, man, you can't put it in the ref's hands that late in the game. And that's for both of us, both sides of the ball. You know, yeah, obviously you want to play physical. You want to make sure you make that play. But if you're going to put it in the ref's hands, that you're playing with fire. It is what it is. You're just playing with fire, man. That's why as an offense, we got to make sure that we don't put ourselves in a position to where we have to score at the end of the game. Obviously, we still feel comfortable and confident that we can get it done. But if we can win the game before that, I mean, let's keep it out of the ref's hands. Let's keep it out of, the hands of just fate or things just not going our way. I think it's that's the mentality you got to have. And did we get lucky? Yeah, we got fortunate that they threw the flag at the end on that 4th and 16.
Yep.
I would love to make sure that we don't get ourselves in a situation like that again.
Yeah, especially 2 minutes. Whenever you're in a 2-minute drill, penalties, sacks, like these things are just like crucial that you don't do. Easier said than done when you're trying to block Trey Hendrickson. But yeah, that one almost killed you guys. And you guys get bailed out at 4th and 16 with 48 seconds left. Pat targets Rashee Rice again, but this time somebody arrives a little early. I don't even know how this is controversial. I really don't. Like, I get that people are frustrated with the officials and the Chiefs, I guess. But, I mean, you can't run through a receiver's back and attempt to make a play on the ball. I really don't.
Can't do it. Just like on the play before that, you can't put your hands in someone's face while they're rushing. You just can't do it. It's the same thing. It's hands to the face, and then there's a pass interference, and it is what it is. But yeah, I can see how everybody's upset because
nobody likes a 4th down conversion that essentially is given to the Chiefs. But the reality is, like, what do you want the official to do? What do you want him to do? You want him to not call pass interference? Don't run through the guy's back. I don't know what.
Like I said, as Chiefs, like
when it's close,
offense,
when it's close, I get not calling it. This wasn't even close. Like, I don't really know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I agree the game should be called tighter down the stretch, and we should avoid like questionable calls. But when it's to the point that the guy can't even make a play on the ball and touch it, like, what are we talking about?
You said it, man. I'm not going to argue for this point. I'm just going to go ahead and say that I think we need to fucking keep ourselves out of that situation so we don't have to rely on the officials to make that fucking call. But sure enough, they made the call. Harrison Butker comes to save the day yet again. Harry for the win. Absolutely nails a 51-yard field goal. All of us had a lot of confidence in him, but there's always just that lingering feeling. You're just sitting there like, come on, Harry. Come on. You got to do it again for us, big guy, please. And sure enough, he came up big for us again, man. Absolutely.
Chiefs are now 2-0. Some disappointing news following the game, or maybe this was out right before, but Hollywood Brown was put on IR. It was before the game. It was right around game time. So Hollywood Brown was put on IR before the game. And unfortunately, Isaiah Pacheco is now injured and is going to miss about 6 to 8 with, was it tibia or fibula, one of those two?
I think it's it's fibia. It's
one of those.
One. Yeah.
That was an aggressive hit. Even when it happened, I was like, oh my gosh, you could see that he just had a guy in his legs and he just kind of got folded over top of it. But hopefully Pop comes back.
That sucks, man. He's been playing unbelievable football, man. High energy, just a guy you love blocking for, you love playing the game for, you love playing the game with, man. It's just, an all-time teammate of mine, man. I love Pop, and it sucks that, how well he's playing and how comfortable and how fast he's moving right now with the ball in his hands, that he has a setback like this. But I expect him to be back better than ever in 68 weeks, man.
On to next week. You guys have the Falcons in Atlanta. Trav, the last time you played the Falcons, the Chiefs won both games. Actually, you've played them twice in your career only. Wow. 2016 and 2020. Chiefs won both games. The last time you played the Falcons in Atlanta, it was at the Georgia Dome in December 2016. 8 receptions for 140 yards. That's a good day, Trav. There we go.
Ooh, damn. It's been that long since I played in Atlanta. I guess I had a few preseason games there, but I haven't played a regular season game in Atlanta yet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, yeah, I remember that one. I think that was the first my cause, my cleats game, actually.
Oh, wow. How about that?
That's how long ago that thing was.
Yeah. All right. Well, good luck in Atlanta.
Shout out to Eric Berry and that pick 6.
Down in the ATL. Whew. Atlanta loves me right now. LeBron's stat of the game. Patrick Mahomes has 2,424 completions in 98 career starts and surpassed Matthew Stafford for the most completions by a player in his first 100 career starts in NFL history.
It's good company.
Yeah, definitely good company. We also got to talk about your historic streak, Trav. I know the game didn't go the way you wanted it to as far as receptions, and unfortunately it ends the longest NFL streak in history with a player receiving at least 3 catches. That's right. Sunday marked the first game since September of 2018 where Travis Kelce did not get at least 3 catches. It snaps a streak of 114 games, the longest streak by any player in NFL history. Not only is that the longest streak, the next closest is our guy Antonio Brown with 81. Mahomes' quote, we played 2 opponents. We play a lot, and they have a plan on how they're going to account and defend Travis. But as the season goes, he's going to get his catches and he's going to get his yards. So,
yeah. And I could have played better, man. It is what it is.
All right.
Could have played better. Could have ran better routes. Could have got out of my breaks a little bit faster. Knowing Hendricks was on one. And it's just, you see things, Monday morning quarterback, you see things better after the game and realize how you can play better and be better for your teammates. And sure enough, I've always had that accountability. I've always been my worst critic, and I'm going to, remain my worst critic. I think that I can improve a lot for my guys and be there for Pat in a lot of different situations. But like I was saying earlier, it takes a lot of things to go right for somebody to get the football. I'm just fortunate that Coach Reed and this offensive staff has given me that opportunity and, has the confidence that I'll be able to get it done.
I love it. Love it.